Hey friends, welcome back to Danny Drama. Today's subject is once again Foodie Beauty.
This new quote-unquote docu-series being made about me will not, by the way, spoiler, will not contain anything new that you haven't heard a million times before.
That may be true, however. Docu-series or documentaries usually lay all the information out in a cohesive way so that it is easily understood.
My life is really not that interesting, nor is my content to warrant 3 hours of an in-depth character study that these creators fabricate.
Mr. Snowflake uses your own words to tell your story, with his added commentary. Claiming it's all fabricated before you've even watched is silly.
Maybe some do, that's their problem. I don't, and here's why. And here's why I don't care if people cancel me, unsub, make 4-hour documentaries about me. It's because I know I'm human. I know I'm flawed.
As are we all. Nobody wants to watch a documentary about a perfect person. Flaws are entertainment.
Yes, everyone loves a train wreck.
I have not done anything so terrible as to warrant that much criticism. I'm sorry, but it's true. People pick apart every little detail. Irrelevant, trivial details.
That's what anti-communities do. They nitpick every single little thing as if it's all important.
You are correct, Dane. Look at that anti-Katie Joy community. They criticized her over the cereal dispenser her husband bought her. You are not special, Chantal. You just have an anti-community.
I can tell already by the stage that was set with this trailer, this will also be a load of crap series.
You are already defensive about it, so of course you're going to think it's going to suck. You used to take the heat much better when you were really bringing in the money. Not so easy to do now, though, huh?
We already heard my life story. We already blamed me for dropping the charges, which if you simply use Google, many women in narcissistic abusive situations do that. It's the past. I don't live there anymore.
Yes, but your past is part of your story. And when people tell your story, they are going to tell it all, past and present.
Anything I have gone through is normal, because many have gone through similar things. Getting too drunk and saying things we don't mean. The Uvalde incident. I didn't write pumped up kicks, by the way. I didn't attack kids. I was also very drunk, and maybe my delivery was in poor taste, but I would never mock deceased children.
Maybe you were drunk isn't an excuse. In my experience, being drunk removes your filters. You know, the filters that stop you from saying inappropriate things when you are sober, even if you believe them. You should find a better defense to the critiques that you mock the children who were murdered in that school.
But anyway, even if no one believes it, I don't care. I don't care if you hate me. I don't care if you make 1,000 crappy documentaries about the same subjects.
You're right, we don't believe you.
People think they know me and my past more than I do myself, which is just absurd, for obvious reasons. These documentaries are therefore the least credible sources of information on me out there.
You are upset that these creators bring up your past, but you bring it up yourself. Are you just mad they talk about you for profit? Is it that they get more views talking about your past than you do? Now let's have a look at the community post that Foodie Beauty made on Wednesday, February 7th, after having watched the trailer for the docu-series made by Mr. Snowflake.
At Mr. Snowflake, I want to apologize for reacting the way I did about your docu-series on me. I forgot that you did Life by Jens, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, it saddened me, of course, but you used her words, and I like this style. You did the same with mine, and I have to admit watching the trailer made me cry, and I guess that's my problem. I have to figure out why I feel this emotional response by watching. It's hard to see the mirror before us sometimes, and I just lumped you immediately into the same category as hate channels who dehumanized me for so long. You do the opposite, so I apologize. Also, it is wrong of me to have issue with others discussing my life when I am a public figure. I don't agree with defamation and hate, but this is not what your content is about, so I was wrong about that.
It's interesting that you mention here that it is hard to see the mirror before us sometimes.
So the music is super annoying because it sets the tone of sadness, hopelessness, drama, regret. Again, speculating that we as the subjects feel that way about our lives.
Well, I guess he picked the right music then. So back to that community post. Looks like you deleted it? How come? That post was only up for roughly 3.5 hours. Why even apologize? You cannot be surprised or upset people clown on you when you do stuff like this. You shouldn't have even responded to that docuseries if you were just going to take it all back. You make yourself look like a joke.